welcome back to my channel. This is What is Wednesday. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome. What is Wednesday is a series started on my channel where anybody and everybody can comment, complain, and your concerns out there. I basically do what is, where is, why is, and I'm now going to be doing how is, or how. So basically you can come to my channel, comment anywhere you want. I have the links to my social medias are down in the description box down below of every video. So without further ado, let's get into some of you guys' complaints. As you just heard by that intro, this is What is a Wednesday, and this is episode 30. Woohoo! It's a big mark. So for those of you who participated in the challenge, congratulations for those of you who won, and thank you to those of you who submitted. It was a really big turnout. I was actually really surprised at some of you guys' opinions of my series. So I did have some top 10 favorites that I will say at the end of reading you guys' what is that submitted what is for this week as well. So I am going to go ahead and tell you guys who won. I'm also going to put their names at the bottom of the screen as well. And then those of you who won, you were already contacted yesterday, so you guys should already know who you are anyways, but this is just to let those of you who didn't know who it is. If you know any of the people, go and congratulate them. But yeah, I am going to tell you how many they submitted, as well as who they are. So the number one place with 55 submissions was at Mad Hatter Lola from Twitter. 51 submissions is at Red Queen Pixie from Twitter. And then 41 submissions. So this Instagrammer actually wanted me to change their name when I announced them. So it's Instagrammer in Times Life from Instagram. So those were the three winners. I'm going to put their names across the bottom for you guys to see them. But yeah, we had a really good turnout. I was really proud of how it turned out this week. I should say this month's challenge. So unfortunately, unfortunately, this is the last What is Wednesday that is going to be regular. Next Wednesday's What is Wednesday is going to be during Vlogoween. I am so excited because Sunday starts Vlogoween. For those of you who didn't know, I had decided to do 13 days of Vlogoween. So yeah, if you are brand new, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I do have social media links down in the bottom. I also link every other What is Wednesday episode also down in the bottom. I list them by each episode, so if there's one you specifically missed, you can go and check them out. But yeah, and I also link them all in the iCard up here so you guys can find them that way too. So yeah, I have birthdays that are coming up. So I think I'm just going to wait until next Wednesday and announce them, even though they're going to technically be past, because one is on Sunday and one is actually the day before What is Wednesday, but that's okay. So I think I will just wish the people happy birthdays next Wednesday, even though one is going to technically be belated. I will just say happy early birthday to my youngest cousin. So yeah. Her birthday is on Sunday, but I am going to say happy early birthday to her, even though when I say it again next week, it's going to be technically late. But that's okay. So anyways, and for those of you who don't know, I don't normally post on Sundays, I don't normally post anything on Sundays. But I am going to be posting Sunday during Vlogoween. I still don't skip Sunday. And actually, I will not be skipping Sundays since last Sunday, this past Sunday, and for the next couple Sundays, because, yeah, I've been crunching to get everything edited that's already ready to go. So anyways, There are only 2 submissions, but yeah. So the first one comes from a friend on Twitter. He says, what is one fear of getting older that you have? Mine is all the wrinkles in places I don't like or want wrinkles. Also the fact that things get shorter as you get older. But yeah, I don't have a fear of getting older. So the next one comes from a friend on Twitter, and she says, what is one place you have visited and now you want to move to more than anything? For me, when I was a kid, I visited Hawaii for a whole summer every other year since I was a kid. I would always visit. Now I'm an adult and I haven't been able to go. But now I just got to move there, and I've been living there happily for the past couple of months. I'm so excited to be in the one place I have always wanted to live and be my entire life since I started visiting it. What about you guys? So honestly, because out of California, the only place I have visited is Vegas and Mexico. My brother did live in Vegas for a little while. My older half brother, I believe, still does, but he lives in Vegas. I believe my stepmommy Kim also lives in Vegas now. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. So honestly, I haven't been able to visit. Now, if I had visited like Florida or something like that, I would probably have said one of them. But I've never visited, unfortunately. So, but yeah, like I said, there was only 2 submissions this week, which is fine because now I have the top 10 favorites from submissions. That I'm so happy and think funny. Okay, so for those of you who may have missed the question from last week, the question was, what did you first think about the series when it first started? Now, I said, I don't care if people are like, oh, stupid, blah, blah, blah. So, my top 10 favorites, my first one was, this series is going to be funny because some people can't live without complaining. Okay. 2, I thought this series was going to be weird, but then it was fun. 3, I really didn't think this series was going to last, but I can always be wrong. 4, more people should do this on their channel. I don't know if people do, honestly. 5, this series should never end. Okay. It probably will come to an end at some point. 6, more people should get involved in the series. With so many problems in the world, it's nice to have a place to come and complain. I like that one. 7, why didn't you start this series sooner? 8, you should do this series more days a week. 9, the challenge is my favorite. I feel like people live to compete with each other. That's true, actually. 10, with all the bad things happening in the world, it's awesome to have a place for you to voice your opinion and be heard. So those were my top 10 favorites that were submitted. Like I said, there was a lot of submissions. It was really, really hard, actually, to choose. I kind of really didn't want to pick any of the more negative ones. Just because I think the more positivity ones are actually better for this channel. Because like someone was saying, there is a lot of negativity, there is a lot of complaining in this world, so it is kind of more fun when you're focusing on all the good parts for this challenge even. So that is actually more or less the reason why I decided that I was only going to do the positive top 10 favorites. There were some favorite ones that were a little bit negative, kind of like the dude who basically got slapped and said I can be wrong. But yeah, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this week's What is Wednesday. I'm so excited, and I know that 39 is going to fly here, and then 40 will be here before we know it because it's only 10 weeks. Stopping at 50, take a small break, and then restart and go back to 1. A couple people had suggested, why don't I stop at 50, take a break, and then come back for 51, but it's going to stop at 50 and restart. I think 50 straight weeks is probably a lot as it is for me personally. It's a lot. I'm sure people love this series, and they'll be sad if I were to stop it, and that's why there are people who say they want me to keep never ending. I don't know how many seasons are going to come out of this series. I have no idea yet. As long as people keep submitting, I'll keep doing it. But yeah, I am going to wind up stopping at 50, take a break and restart. Just because it's a lot of work. I believe 50 is probably going to wind up being in December, towards the end of December anyways. And I'm probably going to be okay with it restarting. It would be really great to start the new year with a new season. That would be kind of fun to do. So we will see what happens. I more than likely think that it is going to go exactly like that. But for the time being, we're going to hit 50 and restart. So that is all I have for you guys in this What is Wednesday. Thank you to all of you who submitted. You have no idea how great it is, and how uplifting and how good it feels for me to see some people posting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next week.